ain't seen no braids yet.
I'm working a little slow, but I'm very steady over here, okay?
Hi, I'm Stasha Harris, owner of Magic Fingers Studio in Brooklyn, New York. I've built a beauty empire with trending styles, one-of-a-kind hair products, and the first natural hair school in Queens, New York. Today, I'm bringing together two of the best braiders in the industry to battle out their skills to create the most dynamic styles. But there can only be one winner. Watch to see who will come out on top. This is Battle of the Braids.
Natasha, Camille, welcome to Battle of the Braids. Today, you're battling for the best stitch braids. Stitch braids have been a staple in protective styling for a while. Recently, stylists have incorporated shapes like hearts, stars, and even butterflies for a customized, unique look. We're asking our braiders to create a stitch style that incorporates one of those shapes. Let's meet our braiders. We have DC-based Camille Crowns.
I'm Camille Crowns. I'm from DC, and I'm a hairstylist that specializes in stitch braids with the emphasis on freestyle.
And hailing from Texas, Latasha Starr.
I am Latasha Starr, and I am known for my stitch braids and my crispy parts. I am the best braider out in Central Texas.
Here's your assignment. You'll be given 2 hours to complete your style, and you must include hidden shapes in your design. And to keep things spicy, I'm gonna throw you a little curveball when you're halfway through your style.
At the end of the battle, I'll be judging your work from a creative and technical standpoint and will determine the winner.
You ready for this?
Been ready.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready.
2 hours on the clock, please. Ready, set, braid.
I know we have to do some type of shapes, so I'm gonna get in there and get creative. I really wanna try to add some hearts and some zigzags and some swirls just to really showcase my skill.
My look for today is a look you can wear anywhere, to a date night or even a girl's brunch. I'm going to spice it up a bit by adding in a few shapes. I'm going to start with the heart, add some squares, and see if I even have time for some triangles.
You good over there, girl?
Yes, I'm good.
I ain't seen no braids yet.
Don't even trip. Don't even trip.
Don't let the time get you now.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
One down.
Okay.
Time to go.
Good for you.
It is good for me.
I'm working a little slow, but I'm very steady over here, okay?
Okay. Sounds steady.
For my first shape, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the heart. That's what I'm known for.
So I'm looking over and I'm seeing Latasha has her heart done, and I'm like, I was gonna do a heart. I should have done the heart first. I could let you have it if you want the heart. You got heart. As a freestyle braider, you really have to be creative and be able to think on your feet. Very like symmetrical and when I do things, so I'm like making sure the math is mathing.
Right now, both Camille and Latasha has hearts in their design, but they both look different.
Sometimes when you're getting in there, oh, there come goes.
I did say we're gonna have a curveball.
Oh my!
I got one built in, but let's see.
A braid aid is a tool that helps stylists create stitch braids or even parts. Most seasoned braiders usually use their pinky.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in with zigzag braid because you really don't see that as often, and it is a competition, so you know, I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna make this braid work with this stitch tool, but I'm gonna do my best.
This stitch tool is really slowing me down right now. It's slowing me down so bad.
So a braid aid, for it to be most effective, you need two, one on each finger. But I gave them one purposely just to see them struggle a bit.
I feel really bad right now for my model because this stitch tool, with me trying to learn how to use it while braiding and I'm on a time limit, yeah. I'm getting through it.
My comb has broke. I am trying to figure out things with this tool. I just really don't know for me at this point.
Thank God I did my heart before she threw this curveball with this stitching tool, because I think I can get through this zigzag.
5 minutes left on the clock, ladies.
Honestly, I cannot believe I have 5 minutes left and I still have to do my baby hair and I still have to dip her hair. All right, Tara, we're almost there. Almost.
I'm almost done. Finally, it's gonna look so cute. I'm excited.
All right, ladies, 60 seconds left on the clock. When you hear the buzzer, you're gonna drop everything and step away from your model. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Combs down, hands off the model. Please step away. Natasha, how many shapes were you able to incorporate in this look?
I was actually able to incorporate 3 shapes. My main shapes were the hearts, so I did go based on hearts.
With Natasha, she started with her heart, but she made it unique by not connecting the bottom. She left one hanging where she added the beads, and it helped to give it that soft look.
I have my triangles, and then I have my squares.
Lovely. So tell me about your look, Camille, and how many shapes you were able to incorporate in the look.
So I was able to incorporate about 4 shapes here. As a freestyle artist, I didn't really know where I was going with this, but time kind of just takes over and I was able to create something very unique.
The end of her braids, she made these really cute bantu knots at the end, and that really added a lot of flavor to her freestyle.
And I love it. I'm happy with it. I'm excited about it.
We asked for freestyle and they definitely brought it. My personal taste is when styles are symmetrical. I love the left side to mirror the right side. They definitely played it safe by creating one of each design versus, replicating it on the opposite side. This is tough. They both did an amazing job. The hair looks great.
Honestly, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Her braids are fire. My braids, I'm sorry, but they're better. So we'll just leave it at that.
I'm confident that I'm gonna win. I've won before, even with the curveball. I'm really still happy with the outcome. So we'll just have to wait and see.
After all things considered, today's winner of the Hidden Shapes category goes to Camille.
Sound off your favorite style in the comments. On next week's episode of Battle of the Braids, Leon and Claudian will compete for the best multicolor feed-in braid. Come back on Tuesday to see who will come out on top.